And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Moria themed battle replay today. It's a nice 4v2. Now before we get started, if you'd like to see me through either Reforged replays like this, or other Total War replays like Rome 2 or Warhammer 2, the links are displayed on your screen, and also in the description below. There's also a PayPal option, subscribe star, Patreon, or Streamers donation link if you'd like to support my work. But if you'd like to support my work in other ways, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. With that, let's jump in. So today's replay was sent by MP Beckamy13. He's one of 4 Orcs of the Misty Mountain armies, and he's got some Mount Coast here. It's going to get a little bit repetitive, but I'll try and go through it as best I can. We've got some Mount Coast here, we've got some Heavy Golden Crossbows, and some Snugger Skirmishers. We've got some Heavy Golden Crossbows here, 2 units so far. Goblin Infantry, some Heavy Golden Crossbows, that's 3 units now I think. Some Cave Troll Drummers. We have some Heavy Goblin Spears here, I think 2 units. Goblin King's Bodyguard, more infantry. Snugger Skirmishers, 2 more units there, and Heavy Goblin Spears over there. Behind them, we have some Heavy Goblin Halberds, looks to be 2 units there, sorry, and White Orc Fearmongers over here. Next we have some Snow Trolls hiding. We have 2 units of Heavy Goblin Crossbows, but this faction belongs to Tier AD Ragnaro. So Tier here has some Cave Trolls here, 2 units. I didn't see any Trolls actually, oh no. MP does have some Trolls, he's got some Snow Trolls here, but no Cave Trolls. He does have Troll Drummers. That's all I can see there for him. Anyway, Tier's, as I said, got 2 units of Cave Trolls. We have 2 units of Heavy Golden Crossbows, Snow Trolls. Some Goblin King's Bodyguard. Blackback Mountain Berserkers. We have some Snugger Skirmishers, Drake Broodlings. We have some White Orc Fearmongers. Heavy Goblin Spears, 2 units of Mount Orc Berserkers, and some Goblin Infantry. Now I saw the Goblin King's Bodyguard, but I didn't see any Berserkers here. Oh, there they are, they're right there, they're hidden, mixed around with the spears there. Oh yeah, trying to hide from me. Alright, our third Orcs of the Misty Mountains is the Vengeful One, who has 2 units of Cave Trolls, some Goblin King's Bodyguard, Heavy Goblin Infantry, 2 units there. We have some Heavy Golden Spears, 2 units of Snugger Skirmishers, 2 units of Mountain Orc Berserkers, some Goblin Infantry. We have Spears again. Yep. I think it's like deja vu. We have more Spears, Snow Trolls, Blackback Mountain Berserkers, more Snugger Skirmishers, and some Heavy Goblin Halberds. Really easy to count the same thing twice, I think. Our final player is Jev. I was going to say Leicester there. We have some Heavy Goblin Infantry, Heavy Goblin Halberds, Black Urks of the Mountains, more infantry. We have some Troll Drummers, some Snow Trolls, Black Urks. We've got Halberds, Berserkers, I can see there, Mount Orc Berserkers I mean. Mount Orc Host, I also see a few units. I also see the Blackback Mountain Berserkers, I can see them everywhere now. And maybe some Goblin King's Bodyguard, we'll see about that later. But I think what each side did today is each side has 1 unit of Cave Troll Drummers, and the other player bought mostly Cave Trolls in the other army. So they tried to really split out the responsibilities here. They're giving one player the responsibility of boosting morale. They've delegated the other player to be more the hammer, and so yeah, that's pretty smart. We have inside, looks like I think we've got 2 Khazad-dûm armies here today. Our first Khazad-dûm army is King Jax, who has some Orc Hunters of Khazad-dûm. We have some 4th Legion Shield Guard, Hammers of Gundabad, Orc Hunters of Khazad-dûm, some Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, and some Sons of the Fallen. There's not much I can do about the camera. I'm going to do my best, but no promises. We have Mithril Guard. We've also got our final defender, Froidor Baggins. We have some Khazad-dûm Reclaimers here for him, Mithril Guard, Guards of Khazad-dûm, and Legion Bodyguard. We have some Guards of Khazad-dûm for Jax. And no defensive units in this vicinity up here. Oh no, my bad. They don't appear on the map, but they are here. We have some 1st Legion Pikes, Legion Bodyguard. Got some 2nd Legion Axe Guard, 3rd Legion Infantry, Orc Hunters, Reclaimers, 4th Legion Shield Guard, 2 units there, Sons of the Fallen, and Iron Watcher Miramir. Alright, let's head down to the other side. Sentry's Casadun, as we saw. No one on the ramp here. We have 2 units of 2nd Legion Axe Guard. We have a Catapult. We've got Orc Hunters here, 2 units. 2 units of Sons of the Fallen. We have 3 units of 4th Legion Shield Guard. 1 unit of Reclaimers and Hammers of Good and Bad either side. And that is it, guys. So, we'll get the siege started. Enjoy! Now we will do a small cut here, as armies will need to get into a place, at least on the other side anyway. And the gates need to be knocked down, so we'll come back soon. Alrighty guys, we are back, and the Drake Brilliants have charged into Moria. Charged into the gate. As soon as the gate came down, they bursted straight through. But they're broken already. Man, that's a huge loss there to Rignaro. No one called him Tier before, but Rignaro sounds cooler. So 4th Legion Shield Guard just mopping these guys up. Seemed like a good idea at the time, I bet, but didn't pay off for them. Now the Orc Hunters should be firing soon, you'd have to think. Okay, the gate on the other side is now down. Now they should be able to get some good shots off here. That wasn't intentional. Probably have to pull back. We've got one full unit over here, not doing too much. Down to 108. So the Goblin Infantry moving in to try and shield what's left of the Snaga. Okay, he's moving the Goblin Infantry a little bit too far forward, I think. The 2nd unit of Snaga is getting ready. Jeez, for the most part, it looks like most of the Orc Hunter ammo went straight into the Goblin Infantry. Let's see what the Snaga can do here. Justin Frodor is not moving his troops, he's not really reacting to it. And we've got crossbows firing under the gate inside. These guys here are down more than 30 now. We've got Custodian Reclaimers firing into the Goblin Infantry. This is not a good thing. Orc Hunters wasting their ammunition too on the Goblin Infantry. It looks like the other side's pressing their attack too. Drake Brilliants have burst through. They're being cut down. But they're being recoiled, they haven't broken. We've got Snaga Skirmishers 120 firing away at the 4th Legion Shield Guard. Trolls should be able to win that fight, assuming the Khazad doesn't send in more reinforcements. Which they are. Yeah, those trolls need help. Okay, King's brought down some Orc Hunters firing in. We've still got 108 Snaga to deal with. And he's losing his front guard. Down 64, falling surprisingly quickly. Should be charging these guys right now instead of taking that fire. Okay, well, it looks like I think King Jack. No, it's not King Jack's. It's trolls. It's the Virtual One's trolls. got 4 left. Mountain Berserkers being sent in, and Black Bay Mountain Berserkers being sent up. These 2 units are particularly needed if they want to break through those dwarves. Pretty strong defense here from King Jax. So Frodo's struggling a little bit here on the other side. Another full unit of Saga. Heavy Goblin crossbows, what can they do here?
Very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
I'll try and shoot at the dwarves in the background there. Most of the ammo is getting to their enemy, but Hammer's good about it here now. I was afraid that Frodo might have left it too late to send up his hammers, but they're down 32 and 24. As you can see, he lost quite a bit. Got Mount Uruk Host. Okay, Frodo needs to send up reinforcements right now if he wants to try to take out as many stagger skirmishes as he can, as well as the Goblin crossbows, and basically force the Orcs back outside the gate. The last shot would have been good if it cleared the pylon there. It is 18 to 15%. Geez, that Snugger skirmish that can really run. Unlucky. Needed to be a metre short in height.
Only half our force remains.
Let's go back over here. The attack over here is much more aggressive. Got a hail of crossbows and arrows just pouring in, Snugger skirmishes either side, pouring there while he's in. Okay, it's good that King has sent up a unit of at least infantry, I believe, along with Sons of the Fallen, putting a lot of pressure now on the Misty Mountains' left flank. Now, if the attackers want to preserve their bridge attack here, they need to send more reinforcements to try and hold back the dwarves, and that's exactly what they're doing. Here comes Jev. Okay, these Orc Hunters obviously out of ammunition. Looks like the Iron Watch are trying to fire on the bridge. Where would they be firing? Firing from, so. I think those are archers shooting in right now. Yeah. And these crossbows here are shooting into the dwarves over here. Where would the Iron Watch and Mirror be? Okay, a little bit of friendly fire there. Also, the Orc Hunters are shooting at him. I think maybe the Eye Watch and Mirror is over here. Yep. Okay, so mostly MPs leading this assault. His ally is standing by, probably in reserve. Seems like Frodo's trying to bait MP into wasting a bit of ammo on his Orc Hunters here. I think MP would be running on sniper skirmishes. He must be almost out. This unit here looks like it's out of ammunition altogether. So why do you think MP wouldn't be charging into the Orc Hunters right now? Okay, well so far it's just a standoff. Ragnar sent up his snagger. Oh, nice hit there. Very decent. He wiped out the whole left chunk. Okay, Snow's going for the Sons of the Fallen here. Good target.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yep. Yeah, they've lost their line of sight. Don't have a target anymore. Back over to the other side. Let's get under there. Alright. Crossbows firing in, trying to take out what's left of the 3rd Legion infantry down to 3, ironically. So I think the Dwarves have the strength here to just sally out across. Berserkers are there, but they're down a few troops, and they're a little bit bloodied up. It'd be good if the Iron Watch was nearby, they could just blast this entire area. I don't know if the Iron Watch can actually hit them from here, it's possible. Yeah, I think the Iron Watch could hit them. We saw them fire before onto the bridge. So a little bit of a missed opportunity there from King Jax. Alright, we got Ragnar sending up his army of trolls. MP's also sent up some Mount Host to back him up. Or maybe MP has sent in his snow trolls, but I don't think so. So Catapult there burned a number of troops, including a few cave trolls. I think 3 cave trolls there got scorched. Yeah. I'm surprised we don't see an in-rush of all these goblin troops, considering now they're through. We've got a bunch of enemy troops here that the catapult could be firing on. A single hit could take out 100. The Orcs really seem to be playing into the Orcs and mismounting hands. But you know, fortunately for the Dwarves, the Orcs in this map are not pressing too hard. We've got a unit of Mount Coast here, that's all that stands between them and a unit of heavy goblin crossbows. So I'm surprised we see MP and Ragnar not sending up any additional support to try and hold back the Dwarves.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Reclaimers have, looks like they still have throwing axes. Sounds like the fallen definitely under heavy fire. Oh, just a little bit high. Right, here comes the dwarves. Okay, looks like the sun's planning to fall back. They really got to either fall back or just charge in. And where's the Iron Watcher Miramir? Surely Reforged has a unit of his own. I thought we saw it. This would be a great place to use it. It's proving to be a real turkey shoot here for the orcs. They got blood to spare to absorb all those axes, for sure. 39 to 51.
We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
Obviously, Mr. Anderson have just worn down to the walls. There's not much left down here. Sending down what's left of some hammers of Gundabad. We've got some guys that are doing reclaimers. I'm surprised they're sending those troops down there. That defense looks almost lost down there. I don't know why they're trying to salvage it. Got a bunch of troops over here that no one really cares about in terms of Orcs and Misty Mountains. I'm not even coming up this way. So yeah, King Jack should probably recall these troops back to the main citadel. It looks like they're going to be needed there very, very shortly. In terms of the defense here, the Dwarves aren't really supporting their troops out here. And Reforged really should have pulled these guys back when he had the chance. Looks like he's pulling back all these troops now and leaving these guys here as a rear guard just to sort of delay the enemy and try and save what he can.
Smash the enemy.
Since we can clearly see the walls falling back, unless there's a catapult still, yeah, it's still got a catapult here. I suppose if they do sort of sally in with all their forces, they might prompt the catapult to start firing again. Snow trolls here from MP are coming in. Are sending his cave trolls, both units again. strong hit there. Okay, suns are almost fallen. No pun intended. All these goblins here, and the catapult keeps hitting but no one is. The horse is getting very unlucky there with those shots. You'd think the Iron Watch and Mirror Me should be brought up now, I reckon. If not before, it should be here, at least. Sentries can hold back all those forces with ease, and while they're doing that, they can be easily bombarded by the Iron Watch. The real question is, have they used them all already? There's Mithril Guard right there. There's no one down here. How's good bad, but let the Sons of the Fallen holding the bridge, and that's it. First Legion pikes in place, but the Iron Watch seems to have just disappeared. It's possible they've run out of ammunition. Maybe they were sent into the fight and they were all dead now. Could be what's happened. Yeah, I just don't see them anywhere. Almost 2/3 of the way through this so far. It looks like only one of the Dwarven armies brought one unit of Iron Watch. And maybe they just thought there was two by accident. The Dwarven players really exposing themselves here when they shouldn't be. I mean, we know that the attackers have a lot of ammunition to spare. We saw all the crossbows that MP had, for example. We know they're running really low on on Snagger skirmishes. Both players have used pretty much all they got. But yeah, Frodor's army is just being obliterated before our eyes. .48 to 69 here. Okay, he's pulling back the axe guard, but he's not pulling back the sentries. Like, had the Dwarves decided to pull back now, the fight will actually turn in their favour because MP and Ragnar wouldn't be able to use their crossbows or archers from the position above. They wouldn't have really a shot. And the sentries can just hold back the goblins as long as they want, and they wouldn't have to worry about the archers or crossbows at all. But here, they're really playing into the Orcs in this mountain's hands. And they're so far spread out, shooting a catapult into them is practically pointless because you're not going to get too many kills per shot. They were better off saving the catapult and wheeling it up all the way to the top here, placing it on this ledge and trying to shoot at the enemy armies as they came in on either side. Just leave a rear guard up here near Balin's tomb in case the attackers did decide to come up this way.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Just setting up one unit of depleted crossbows, and so far that's about it. It looks like they're thinking about sending more, but I think those units can defeat them in the position they're covering right now. You don't need too much to hold that position, especially if you're the Dwarves. Okay, catapult's been brought back. Sentry cuts have pretty much been halved, every single unit. Got trolls moving in. It is 48 to 72. And the arrows are hitting. Quite a few. They're trying to hit. Possibly the catapult. Okay, looks like the goblins are stacking up their troops. They're going to charge in all at once. Heavy gun spears need to get a shield wall formation. They just move too slow. Okay, the trolls are finally heading up the hill. Look, the army should follow them. I don't know why the army... There you go. Crossbows moving up. The berserkers should be charging in as well. Nicely done. Background mountain berserkers coming in. The attackers should just be overwhelmed in this position so they can move straight onto the citadel up top. The axe guard for the dwarves needs to try and hold the enemy here so the sentries don't get outflanked. Frodo should try to save this unit here, try and run them back. Okay, he's just going to line up his Snagger. He still has Snagger. Wavering on before they break you. Now they're gone. Yeah, everyone's gone. Alright, look at the catapult here though. What can it do? Can it really hit anybody? There is a nice blob of troops right there. Okay, they just lost one catapult.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory.
They're about to lose a second. Now the artillery is stuck. So you only got one time for one shot. Better have to pick a target. No, I think it's too late for him. Alright, looks like Adventure's already up here. And Jev. Looks like they did send some troops over here. Okay, Azog charging in with a full unit of Blackback. Got Sniper Skirmishers still pouring their javelins in. It's a good steady stream of axes there. Right, First Legion Pikes are in the mix. Legion Bodyguard too. Even though we've got javelins coming in, the Dwarves should be able to hold pretty strong here. It's just a shame not seeing any fire from the Iron Watch. Possible they're gone, as I said. Had they stayed them until this point here, this whole attack could have been defeated. And Jeff probably would have lost his general. Azog and his port is a drill. I was going to say 3 brothers. I'll go with 3 brothers. This Azog family were quadtuplets. Getting way too aggressive for his own good. He always did have an anger problem and now got him killed. So Azog number 1 is down. $59 to $83. Saga does still have ammo, but they don't have a shot. Okay, with the white Urks. Is that got them with halberds? I'm trying to see, it's just got me spears I can see at the moment. Snaga just doesn't stop. More Snaga. This time Frodo makes the right move. Frodo, sorry. Charges straight in. Still being shot at a little bit. He's got to get in closer. They're getting tight. These are the best that Khazad-dûm has to offer. $61 to $84. These little guards hanging back a bit too much. They need to move them tighter. Berserkers moving through the ranks. Right, Uruks are evaporating before our eyes. Okay, somehow the Snaga managed to find a shot. They got to get in tighter. Who's going over here? This has our vengeful general units down to 4. Black Eric's broken. Okay, so the attack here has failed on this side. King Jack's managed to fight him off. Probably shouldn't be pursuing his general. I think those troops are needed over here. And he's still getting hits here on the Northern troops. It's the last thing the defender wants. $66 to $86. Shame all the trolls are gone. Because I didn't reclaim it, they have ammunition there. Just got some Black Erics and mounted some troll gunners. Okay, Jeff still has some troops here. Pretty good advantage just trying to regroup with him. Then it's just recruiting back, so we're just trying to get back with Jeff. Link up with Jeff. Go now. 69 to 87. Yeah, Jeff needs to pull back his sniper. Or are they out of ammunition? Yeah, they're out. So they should be sending to the fire. Right now they're standing around not doing too much. That's because they're charging. But the momentum right now is definitely with the dwarves in this direction. Alright, so Jeb is sending up his troops this way. Surprised at that, thought he might be trying to support his attack. Venator's general all alone here. Trolls left alive. 71 to 88. I hate when that happens. Okay, MP setting up his white Erics. And he's still got a full unit of Black Mountain Berserkers. Coming from the bodyguard, also looking very healthy. They should be sent straight into the fight, then really needed there. Where's poor Azog gone? Here you go. He's disappeared. Oh, there he is. Taking on the reclaimers by himself.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Alright, King Jax has actually broken off his mithril guard here. The forces of the Orcs are still pushing through, Orcs and Goblins. Oh, they can't hold them, it's too much. Oh, the Mithril Guard were critical into holding that defense. King Jack should not have pulled them back. Mind you, this push would have been very costly to the attackers, but they also had enough blood to spare. $78 now to 90. The defense did pull this back quite a bit. It wasn't looking too good for them at all there. Things really went wrong there for that defense. Once the Mithril Guard pulled back, now they're coming back, but it's way too late. King Jax probably should have brought back the Reclaimers a little earlier and used them as the rear guard to sort of keep the Goblin crossbows at bay. while his elites tried to hold back this swarm of goblins and orcs. $82 to $91, so it's 11% now. Maritime for the defenders for 86 to 92. So despite the fact that it's looking pretty hopeless, the defenders are still closing the gap here. Alright, MP's Azog is in the Citadel. Ragnar's Azog also in the Citadel, and we have Venture's Azog in Barlin's tomb. Oh, that's a bit eerie right there. Azog isn't seriously going to try to hold back all these dwarves by himself. Looks like he's going to try. Probably going to time 6 speed here, guys.
Our men no longer command the castle.
Well, that happened exactly as planned. Back the dwarves. Both generals now are dead. Oh, that's it. Capture the Citadel. So, congratulations to the attackers on their victory. Adventure One getting 518. Ragnaro got 915, MP Beckamy 13, 928, Jev 792, King Jax 4,640, nice job King. Frodor Baggin got 2,604. In the kill count here, starting with Venture's army, his Snow Skirmishers 103, 104 did the best. For Ragnaro, Cave Trolls here 114, Goblin Crossbows 139, 128, Snow Skirmishers range from 63 to 103. MP Beckamy 13, Heavy Goblin Crossbows 155, 123, 89. And his Snaga didn't do too well compared to his allies. Jev here. Okay, Heavy Goblin Crossbows 133, 145. Snaga Skirmishers range from 46 to 126. And that appears to be that, guys. So, thank you to MP for sending in the replay. That battle was looking like a Orcs and Mission victory for a long time there. Frodor really should have pulled back his forces or sent his forces in. He shouldn't have let his Sentries of Khazad-dûm be pretty much obliterated by the Goblin Crossbows and Archers at the end. Sorry, midway through there. I think that really hurt Frodor's defense. And I think they had enough to win there, but had they done a few things differently, definitely could have swung the battle their way. Thank you to MP Beckamy 13 for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.